The way Brie gave us a Tyler Perry production of an event, we have to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 12 because, honey, I was shocked. What was the reason? What was the reason? Anyways, welcome to Last Sip of the Night. Go grab your tea or glass of wine and let's kiki about Real Housewives. I'm going to try to keep it cute. I'm going to try to keep it cute, but I ain't making no promises. Okay, so let's start with Brie. With this Tyler Perry production. Why would you have an event and you don't have enough food? And only certain guests get to eat? Brie, what was that about? Why are your guests dressed like they're going to the Kentucky Derby? But you're selling shapewear. I feel like Brie should be in Love and Hip Hop. She shouldn't even be in Real Housewives. And look, can we talk about her husband? Because her husband, he a little bit weird to me. And he's not, listen, he's not cute. He looks a little slow. Listen, you know what? I said I'm gonna keep it cute. Let's move on. Let's move on. Back to Brie. Brie, like, you were not prepared. What's the name of her brand? Go Naked? No, that's Portia's brand. Bare Naked. So you weren't prepared for Bare Naked, girl. Like, first, like, what does that event, what does golf and you dressing like you're going to the Kentucky Derby has to do with your brand? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, when I saw that, I'm telling you, I was gagged. Like, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. What in the Tyler Perry production is going on? It's giving Shein, it's giving Timu. I was embarrassed for you, Brie. I really was. Like, Brie needs to go to Love and Hip Hop. I better not see her next season. I can't. I don't want to see her next season. Her and her husband, they can go to Love and Hip Hop or Basketball Wives. Shamia. I want to talk about Shamia's fashion for a bit because why are you wearing Balenciaga, a Balenciaga blazer with Chanel earrings and those ugly ass shoes? Like, Shamia, you were looking a hot ass mess. It's giving you money, it's giving DHgate, and we know you're rich as fuck, Shamia. We know that money, girl, you got plenty. You got plenty. You and your rich African husband with your beautiful family and your $9 million home. Why are you dressed so tacky? If you come back next season, which I hope you do, I really like Shamia, you need to get a stylist. You need to get a stylist because yours is giving Love and Hip Hop. It's giving Love and Hip Hop. It just looks so tacky. I'm sorry. Shamia, you're so beautiful. That's the thing. She's so gorgeous. So if she gets a good stylist, you can really be that girl. And maybe, and just maybe, people will stop calling you Portia's lapdog. And talking about dogs, get into Kelly for a bit. I really like Kelly, but Kelly, your dog looks a mess. That dog needs some food. Like, your dog looks a hot ass mess. I'm sorry, Kelly. I know you love your dog, but like, you need to give that dog some food. Is your dog on Ozempic? Is he on doggy Ozempic? Because that's what it's giving. Everything about the dog is just like, I feel bad every time I see her dog. I'm sorry. Kelly, girl, you need to slow down with the Botox because your face looks a little tight. But you're gorgeous, though. But for the most part, I like Kelly. I like her. She can stay. But next season, Kelly, less Botox because you're gorgeous. You ain't got to do too much, sis. Okay? I want to go back to Shamia because when she confronted Drew, which, by the way, Drew, you a liar. You know you be lying. I'm sorry, sis. You be lying, but I still like you, though. She confronted Drew because Drew called her a lapdog, which, Shamia, girl, I like you. I like you a lot, but, I mean, they ain't lying. The way Portia treats you, I would have cut her off a long time ago. First of all, I would have cut Portia off when she decided not to go to my wedding. Portia did not go to your wedding. If my best friend, if any of my close friends do not go to my wedding, just delete my number because that's unacceptable. The fact that Portia is your best friend and she didn't go to your wedding And also, I heard that Portia did not go to Shamia's baby shower. We all know everything that Shamia went through to get pregnant, and the fact that your best friend doesn't go to your baby shower. Shamia would have caught Portia a long time ago. So yeah, I do think you're a little bit of a lapdog. Can we talk about Angela? Miss Angela. How old is Angela? Because she said that she's 45, but I'm like, now Miss Angela? 45, really? I mean, she's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. But Angela, she's the only one who's putting in work this season. Like, she goes straight to the point. She ain't playing no games, and I live for it. The way she confronted Brie, yeah. And then Charles, listen, let me tell you something. Can we talk? Angela, girl, I don't know if maybe because you guys are older from back in the day, but the way Charles is just so cold. Like, you have to like ask him for a kiss, and he's like, nah. Like, I don't know, their relationship is a little bit weird, but hey, to each their own. But I really do like Angela. Again, she's the only one who actually put in work, and apparently they were trying to get Angela a long time ago to join Real Housewives of Atlanta. I feel like she would have done better back then than now, because like I say, this cast is giving love and hip hop. And we got to Portia. I want to know. I want to know Miss Portia missed 265 days. You have to be there. Why are you trying to buy a $4 million home? Portia, I don't really think you got it like that. I feel like you were fine with like a townhouse. Just saying, girl, but okay. And Portia, I don't know, I used to like Portia, but now girl, you be pissing me off. Especially the way you did my girl Shamia. You're a bad friend. And Nene said it. Candy said it as well. Listen. And I feel like this season, we can see right through you, Miss Portia. That's all I'm going to say. I don't mean to be rude, but the way Portia keeps talking about Simon and Simon's relationship with her daughter, Pilar. Portia be talking like she was married to Simon for 5 years. Like, girl, you were married to that man your marriage lasted 3 to 5 business days. So no, every time you talk about Pilar calling him Papa and the Pilar miss him, and it's just like, girl, like, I just feel like you just be making up. I'm just gonna keep it cute, but I don't know, this is my opinion. I feel like you just be making up stuff, Portia, because you really don't want to talk about that divorce and what's going on and why you stole that lady's man. We all saw that. It was on national TV, girl. We saw you when you took that lady's husband. But you just don't want to talk about it. You keep talking about Pilar, how she misses Papa. I don't care about Pilar, respectfully. I hope she's doing well. Beautiful kid. I ain't give a damn about Pilar. Keep it cute. Last but not least, Miss Faye, Miss Phaedra Parks. Honey, she's back. But this is my thing, and this is more for Andy Cohen. It is episode 12. You guys are about to shoot the reunion. And this is when Faye is showing up in my TV screen. Why are you wasting my time? And for next season, y'all need to bring Nene back. You need to bring Nene back, because I want to see Phaedra, Angela, Nene, Cynthia. I want to see that dynamic, because the youngins, they're giving me love and hip hop, and I'm not interested. The reason why I like to tune in, the reason why I fell in love with Real Housewives, we got women who are mid-40s, been married, you know, they're seasoned, they're rich. And I'm like, you know what? If this is the mess and the kiki that we kind of have in our 40s, this is what I want to see. I'm tuning in, right? But the ladies, this season of I was going to say Love and Hip Hop. You see, this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it is giving Love and Hip Hop. It makes me feel like I'm watching my homegirls be messy. We can be equal. I'm watching you. I'm outside the club. I ain't feeling like that. It seems like I can run into you at the club, at the like, we have to work this casting for next season, Andy. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get to work. I'm gonna need you to bring Nene back, and this is gonna sound messy. I need Kenya to come back next season. I need her to come. What she did was wrong. What she did was wrong, but I need her to come back. I need her to come back. And Brie, just send her to Love and Hip Hop. Send her to Basketball Wives, or I don't know, somewhere in the Suits Network. But I better not see her next season. I like Kelly. Kelly can stay. Drew, listen, Drew, she really don't be giving me much. She just be lying. Like, Drew just be lying. Drew comes to work and just be lying. Drew be giving us the bare minimum. She just comes and lie. And that's it. And I like Drew, but honestly, we're in episode 12. If you don't bring it, Drew, if by the time the reunion comes, you're not bringing it, you can't come back next season. Give it to somebody else. Give it to somebody else. I'm sorry, Drew. And I really like you, sis. I really do. But this thing with Raph, it's like, I don't care, girl. I don't care. And the whole drama between her and Portia and Dennis. First of all, Portia, you're lying. I feel like you're lying. But it's just boring. I'm sorry, Drew. It's just boring. I still like you though, like I said. Anyways, y'all, this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, my mouth was open the whole time. Between that Tyler Perry production of an event and Shamia wearing Balenciaga and Chanel earrings and those ugly ass shoes. And then we got Kelly and her anorexic dog. And everybody started looking like they're going to the Kentucky Derby. Playing golf. Like, nothing was making sense. And my girl, Faye, she came back in the last, 5 minutes of the episode. It took her into episode 12 for us to see Faye. I'm sorry. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you guys think of this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you like this episode of Last Sip of the Night, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to do this little segment every week, and we're going to have us a Kiki. We're going to talk about reality TV, celebrity gossip, and life. We're going to talk about everything. Make sure every week you grab your tea or your wine and you come and see me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.